Great morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. I hope you're getting on well. Thanks for clicking on my video. We're back here in our arcraiders quest and progression guide. Today we've got two quests that want us to go to 3 different maps because those 2 quests each share maps in common. We're going to run across 3 maps: Battlegrounds, Spaceport, and Buried City. To complete the quests: medical merchandise. Lance wants some more equipment for his clinic. And what we left behind, which has Tianwen looking for us to collect specific things from 3 locations on these same maps. And we're going to start with Battlegrounds. So the first thing we're going to do is search 2 containers in the research and admin building's medical room for medical merchandise for Lance. Once you push over to this part of the map, you want to run up this exterior stairwell here. Not stairwell, exposed stairs. Whatever, whatever you want to call these. Come through this area. Hang a left. Run straight down this way. And our medical rooms are at the end of this corridor on the left. There's another raider in here already.
Hey, raider.
Now we just need to search 2 containers in here. And there's our second container. The research and admin building is a red loot area, so it has higher quality loot and the loot is more dense here. If you're running this quest, while we do have to go over here to South Swamp Outpost next, you have plenty of time to get there. The arc isn't as dense on this map. It's really good to just go ahead and loot this building. You can hit all the drawers and lootable lockers that are here. I just ran through quick, hit 2 rooms, and I've gotten all of this stuff. Plenty of stuff to sell, right? Plenty of pinks. I got a blueprint. I already have it, but I can sell that for $5 grand. So that's not a bad haul. It's good to hit it. I've still got 20 minutes left, and that's taking into consideration that I came from the exact opposite end of the map because the game was good enough to spawn me in where I didn't need to be in true fail-forward fashion. Now we're going to go to South Swamp Outpost. For what we left behind, the quest we're completing for Tianwen, we need to go down to the South Swamp Outpost and look for anything significant inside of it. Here's what the South Swamp Outpost looks like. There's a lot of stuff here. Some ramshackle buildings in true topside raider fashion. This bigger one over here in front of us is the one that we want to go to. Once inside the building, run into the main hall here. I love the way these things look, how they really do just look like we were barely making it, trying to come back from the arc and the natural disasters. Over here on this table is what we're looking for. Some more files, and there we go. Now we need to extract, and then we're off to Spaceport. We've pushed over here to container storage. We are actually on the east side, outside of the big wall that goes around Spaceport. We have to go to Bilgoon's shack, which is right up here, precariously perched on the side of the wall. We're going to climb up this ladder. Bilgoon's a real raider legend, apparently. He's got a couple quests that he's named in. They mention him in the voice lines all the time. Once you're up in his shack, you want to go over here and sift through this little notebook that he has on the floor. It's not a tidy housekeeper. And there it is. That's what we left behind updated. With that step done, and for the Spaceport part of the medical merchandise quest, we've gone over here to the departures building. We're going up to the 2nd floor, around the corner.
Thinking that what God was one of us.
We're going to ignore those folks. And in here, in the familiar medical exam rooms, we just need to loot 2 containers. That's 2 containers looted. Now we're going to push extract and cycle into Buried City to complete these 2 quests. Over here on Buried City, we want to push to the parking garage. It doesn't look labeled here, but if you push in close enough, it is a labeled location. So after you get in here, you want to head over to this breachable door leads into an elevator shaft that we can use to drop down to where we need to get to loot the containers in the little hideout underneath. All the way up this shaft on each floor, the doors to get into this elevator shaft are all breach doors. Down we go to the bottom.
Hello there.
There's already another raider here.
Yes.
That's one container looted. There are a bunch of containers around. There's almost always a weapon case down here. There's often, not almost always, there's often a weapon case here. We got an anvil out of it. It's one of my favorite guns in the game. But you can also breach and search the car hood. There's usually one or two arc husks down here. Any of these containers that are breachable and searchable, anything counts inside of this entire area here. And once those 2 searches are done, that's Tianwen's What We Left Behind quest completed. The next place we're going to go to is the hospital for Lance. We just need to search any 3 containers inside of the hospital. It's a loot-dense building, so if you are pushing directly to the hospital, it's good to just clear the entire building out because you'll find a lot of stuff in there. That's the parking garage right there in front of us. And then this big building right here is the hospital. Let's go complete this quest. Thank you.
You serious?
All right.
Here's one container. Here it is. This will be our 3rd container. And that's it. Lance's shopping list is completed. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Thanks for watching these guides. Let me know in the comments if you find them useful or if they helped you find anything. This one's a little bit straightforward, except for Bilgoon's hideouts. They can be a little bit tough to find. The best way to support the channel is just watch another video. It doesn't cost you a penny, and please subscribe to the channel. That helps a ton. I'm going to finish looting here. Thanks for gaming with me, and I'll game with you next time.